Hello everyone and a warm welcome here to the Laithwaite Community Stadium this afternoon. It's a big one for the Cards, Woking against Braintree. Again, Woking searching for their first victory since February, and they're only sitting 2 points above the bottom four, so this is one they really need to win this afternoon. Again, Braintree up around the ground, getting very close to the bottom four now, only 2 points above the drop. So as Andrews fizzes the long throw, head away, and Akinola can't quite get a strike off edge of the box. A well one back from Hines edge, yeah, and Akinola does get a strike off, but not a lot of power, drags it well wide the target in the end. But 4 wins in their 6 league games they've had this month. So free kick comes in for Cooper towards the back post, and it's flicked towards goal. The clearance there from a Cody comes off a Braintree man and bounces out for a goal kick. No, it's a corner for Braintree. Well, Woking look a bit bemused, but Braintree looks to be appealing for a penalty here.
If nothing else, it'll draw the referee's attention at this next corner.
So next corner to be drilled in from Shay Cooper from the far side, right into the centre. Skins off the top of Francis Clark's head. Braintree on the left-hand side by the corner flag. Pass there from Cara Lisby. Back heel into the box, and Cara into Lisby into the centre. Good clearance there from Makinola. Reaches Effiong out the right side, down line, try and get the pace of Josh Asuda in behind. And Josh Asuda wins it on halfway. No! Braintree. And it was Marshall Miranda went down.
Sorry.
I thought that was... No, there's nothing really clear that he went off for throw taken from Pennington. Akinola beaten to it, now lifted over the top here for Cara Lisby to chase. Good work there from Jaskelainen coming out of his area. Goal kick taken and flicked back with some McCauley. Now can Lisby brothers link up here? Cara Lisby heads it into the centre, and in the end that was a poor finish there. Just beyond the D from Jay Cooper. Woking just by the centre circle for Harry Buteman to take. It's a nicely passed free kick into the box. Ashford, was he taken down from the goalkeeper?
Penalty.
He was. Penalty kick to Woking. Really nice free kick routine. Roll from Buteman to Ashford. And Ashford took it beyond the reach of McClurg. And McClurg was brought down there. Yes, penalty for Woking. It was a lovely short free kick. Harry Buteman to step up here, hands on hips. Again, Lennon McClurg trying to put him off. But Buteman, again, very, very cool from these situations. So whistle blows now. Harry Buteman sets himself, little start to run up. Buteman right-footed into the bottom left-hand corner. And Woking lead Braintree by a goal to 0. Huge relief here around the Laithwaite Community Stadium. Lovely penalty there for Harry Buteman in.
Yeah, lovely penalty, and it was really quick work to win that penalty. It was a first instinct, I thought that ball's gone nowhere, and then from nowhere you saw Sam Ashford coming in at pace, caught by the keeper. Definite penalty. Woking now with their noses in front.
Sleep equalised against Oldham. So corner drilled in from Cooper, and Jaskelainen comes and punch it. Header back towards the 6-yard box, and a good catch there from Jaskelainen. Header came from Marshall Miranda, and well gathered from Jaskelainen. Some down left-hand side. And Ansley beaten to it there on the byline by Moss, and Moss just does really well. Oh, a bit of push and shoving going on between Dan Moss and Louis Ansley, and now Odesina just across to help, and still going on there between the pair. Now Ansley wants a bit with Timmy Odesina as well. So referees dished out a yellow to Ansley and Moss.
Yeah, I think that was unfair. I think from what I've seen, that was an Ansley provoked that. And
Jaskelainen with the goal kick. Looking for Effiong. Nice flick on there from Effiong. Ashford to chase it. And to hit backwards there for the Braintree defender. It was a real awful slice clearance there from George Langston, the Braintree skipper. So Che Cooper whips in the corner on the right side. It's an outswinger there. The volley in the air there from Lisby goes out the box though. And back to the air and then flicked on from Carol Lisby. It's a shot well off target in the end from Langston. Just on the line, the area, broke him onto his right foot. I think this one probably will likely be a delivery into the box. Here's Cooper steps. Cooper. Well, it's into the wall in the end. That right foot to free kick, bounce in the centre. Not enough time for Pennington to hit it back towards the box. There goes the half-time whistle. Woking lead Braintree by a goal to 0 through a Harry Buteman penalty. It was direct ball, easily headed away from Hines. Down halfway, hooked from Buteman. for Effiong to try and turn on the left-hand side. Effiong cuts in, goes down, and Langston puts his hands on his head. He thought there was nothing in that, but Effiong did well there. Now, free kick out here on the left-hand side. About level with the corner of the area for Harry Buteman to take. Buteman, free kick in towards the centre. Header, it's gone all the way in. It looks like it killed Akinola last. And Woking double their advantage. Delicious delivery from Buteman. Akinola got away from his man. I think got a faint flick on onto it. It is Woking 2, Braintree 0, 3 minutes into the second half.
Well, that was it's one of those free kicks that, you know, it's curling in and it goes into this uncertain area. Do you go for it, don't you? And it was the slightest of touches, but no Braintree players near it, really. It was the two Woking players who anticipated. And I think Tunji Akinola probably just got the slimmest of touches into the corner. Credit him with the goal. And Woking now 2-0 up, can breathe a little bit more easily now. But
square here for Clampin. First time ball field from Cooper. Now Francis lays off to Cooper. Down left hand side for Clampin. Looks to be heavy pass. Clampin though does get to it, and then Jaskalainen gets down to the ball, the near post. And decent play there from Braintree, but Jaskalainen did well to really kick on. 54.5 minutes on the clock. Woking 2, Braintree 0. So Langston, long throw comes in, bouncing towards the back post, and that's good work there from Andrews to stretch and nod it out the area only as far as Francis. Braintree out on the left. Judge manages to find Cooper. Outstretched to Francis, back to Cooper, left hand side of the box. Cooper shot, not a million miles away from going in. Probably the best opening that Braintree have had. Out it's Andrews, Buteman making an overlapping run, and Andrews uses him. Buteman still being stopped here for Langston, back for Andrews. Andrews low cross, and it falls here to Effiong. Effiong the turn from the D. Effiong rising shot over the bar in the end. Braintree failed to clear. It was a bit awkward to Francis trying to head it down the way. Drop for Effiong inside the D, and a shot over the bar in the end.
Good attempt there by Effiong, who obviously started the season with Braintree.
Cleared away from the Braintree shot stopper. Header there from McCody, back into the Braintree half. Lost control there from Francis Clark. Ashford a peanut fan ball against Francis Clark. Nothing given. Now Braintree over halfway with Clampin. Clampin down the left hand side. Still Clampin. Clampin shot with his left foot, and Jaskalainen had that one covered. Rolled off target in the end, but Woking were just backing off. But thought he'd have it covered, Will Jaskalainen. And speaking of Jaskalainen, goal kick out towards the left. Walker, Joshua Pennington, and Walker gets there for Langston. It's it lightly down the right hand side. Now Effiong leaves it for Walker. Walker enters the box. Walker shot from a tight angle, and McClurg has to push it away for a corner kick for Woking on left hand side. Great work there from Lewis Walker.
Great work, yeah. Him and Effiong, they tripped over each other's feet for a while, but then it came to Walker and he took it inside.
The energy they put into this game this afternoon. Jaskalainen now looking towards Walker, inside left. Bounced away from Pennington, now it's going to fall for Effiong. Effiong heads it out to left for Walker to chase. Walker level the penalty area. Langston approaching Walker. Nice pass straight toward the D, and Andrews drags it wide. Good opportunity there for Jamie Andrews. He puts his shirt over his face. He knew he should have done better there. Back into the Woking half. Olasina, bit of a scuff pass that finds Akinola. Buteman first time in film. Now Walker on the half turn. Walker now heading toward the D. Walker goes down. Nothing given. There looked to be a bit of contact from Hannesley. Nothing given though. It looked to be Walker's ankle clipped there a bit, but nothing given there. Some boos from the Woking fans towards the referee for Ryan Clampin to take. Clampin stroke, controlled there from Blackwell. Back to Clampin. Can Clampin get the cross in with his left foot on the bar? And he does indeed. And header into the back of net. And Braintree have a goal back. And a bit of a scuffle there. It was a lovely cross there from the left hand side. There's still a bit of a scuffle, but Braintree are back in this one. It looked to be the head of Francis Clark. It came off. It was an excellent header. It is indeed. He's G-not the fans. So Ian,
yeah,
20 minutes to go, it's got interesting.
Just about to say what Woking don't want to do now is go 2-1 and put themselves under a lot of pressure. They've worked so hard to get here, and they need to keep it tight.
And Lisby, first time pass now, and Braintree edge of the box. Good shot. A block there from Hines, and now here is Walker coming away there. Walker in the centre circle now, prods it to his left to Effiong. Woking trying to get away on the counter. Effiong now into the box and the byline. Effiong, low ball in, and the keeper McClurg just got a vital hand onto it to push it away. And now here's Francis Clark for Braintree. Long diagonal. That's a nice ball to pick out Francis on the far side. Jermaine Francis now enters the box against Moss. Francis on the byline. Low ball comes in, set to Coley, and then hit wide of the target from Blackwell at the near post from the left-hand side. Delivery comes in right into the centre. Yaskalainen punch it away. It's inside the 6-yard box and chested from Effiong, and it's out for another corner kick for Braintree Town, just over halfway on the far side. Is that one short? Now Clampin down the left-hand side for Annesley. Ball in, cleared away from Odyssey now, the box. And as far as Clampin. Clampin under pressure, Lawson. Clampin gets the cross in towards the back post. Header just wide. What a chance at Braintree to draw level. And John Akinde met it. And I thought for a second the net was going to bulge. Huge relief there for Woking. Akinola leaves it for Hines to take the throw on halfway. Nice control there from Walker. Back here to Hines, now clips it over the top for Effiong. Effiong, left-hand side of the box. Effiong, can he cut in, taking a shot? Effiong tees up for Hines. Hines shot, it's been blocked there. Good block there from Francis. Hines in the centre didn't get the contact he wanted. Now Braintree inside left of their half. Francis approaching halfway, goes on his outside from the left-hand side. So right foot to corner towards the back post. Well punched away from Yaskalainen. That's a good block there from Lawson from a Kunawo volley. Clipped in for Blackwell. Bounce in the box, and Lawson trying to get it clear. He does do so. That's a shot from Judge, edge the area, and that goes well wide the target, inside left, about 22 yards out. Didn't take a deflection on the way through. Blackwell to deliver. Right footed towards near post. Again, it's been cleared for Lawson. Drops it to Judge. Judge pass it in the boxes. Francis on the ball. Jermaine Francis, edge of the box on the right hand side now. Kunawo puts the cross in. Flicked away for Cody Peel's handball. Gets Woking, nothing given. Curling shot blocked. Braintree still have it with Clampin, left hand side the box. Clampin clips in the cross, headed away from Walker. Drops into the chest of Effiong. Effiong smash it away. Huge sigh of relief from the Woking fans. Shamar Lawson chasing down the banter pull. Lawson takes a bit of heavy touch, but Lawson now sprinting onto it. And in the end, Kunawo gets across. Lawson slides towards the ball. Effiong, Walker located to Yaskalainen, takes the free kick. And there goes the full-time whistle here at the Laithwaite Community Stadium. A massive 3 points to Woking, and overall went to 111 minutes in the end in this match, but finally Woking got over the line.
Yeah, heroic victory for Woking. As we said, that last 10 minutes or so was the most important 10 minutes of the season to hang on there, and they really did hang on. But let's not take away from the fact, up to about 60, 70 minutes, Woking were on top. They played very well. They handled the Braintree threat, which is not inconsiderable, really.